grooviest music.
Boss is the sticks.
We have everything you need to live the young, hip, jet grind radio lifestyle. You skate, you groove, you bomb bricks, and run from the man.
Jet grind radio on Dreamcast, ready people, team.
What's going on, guys? We are live with some next Tetris Online Edition on the Dreamcast. What's going on, everyone in the chat? Master Urban World, Koki, and Shuo Yuma. I was just about to reply to you, Koki, but I guess you figured it out. Yeah, you can use Planet Web, you can use one of the many US games that had configuration options like Quake 3 Arena, Unreal Tournament, any of Pod Speed Zone. Different games like that also allow you to configure the Dreamcast. Alright, quite a few people on, including Shoebot. Oh, Shu is actually on. We have Shu and Shoebot. Alright, I've been challenged by Jocko, so I will accept his challenge. Been a little bit since I played this. I went down in level last time. I think I was at level 7 or 8 at some point. Went back down to level 5. So we'll see if I can improve my level this time. Alright. So if you have not played this version of Tetris before, it is a bit different than normal Tetris. It has some new additions, which are kind of cool, like these blocks are actually made up of separate sections, so they will actually break apart with gravity, see, like that. So you can actually add that to your strategy, which is cool. Also, if you combine a bunch of blocks of the same color, they will explode. I'm not sure how much you actually need to combine, it's quite a bit. But yeah, if you want to make one giant block of the same color, it will explode. That's more of a safety feature though, you really shouldn't allow your blocks to accumulate that much. But the main goal of the multiplayer here is to eliminate the blocks at the bottom, or the blocks that start out at the beginning. Also, when you get 2 or more rows eliminated, it will spin the other player's game board, if that's what you want to call it, which disorients you, like that. The more rows you eliminate in a row, the faster you'll spin around. It gets pretty crazy. There we go. Winner. So in order to actually advance your level or rank, you need to win 3 in a row. So as you can see on the left, I have a green light and Jocko has a red light. The green light means that you won a round. So if you get 3 green lights, you can advance your level. Actually, I think you can still advance in level even if you get 2 wins. Depends on what level you're at currently, though. Since I'm level 5, I probably need to get at least 3 wins. Really like this version of Tetris, though. I like the additions. Especially the fact that the blocks are split into separate sections. I really like that. Really changes up the gameplay quite a bit. Hello, SB Gamers in Sarita. This is not going well. I imagine I'm not doing quite as good as I could be doing if I wasn't streaming. Streaming is distracting. I also probably will not be looking at the chat quite as much as I usually do, as I'm trying to concentrate on the game here. Well, this is not going well for either me or Jocko. Also, in order to count as a win for you, you need to actually win within the time limit, which is 2 minutes. So we're currently a minute over that, or almost a minute over that. So neither one of us will actually get a win here. It'll actually show up as a yellow light, which is kind of neutral, I guess. See, that's why I like the separate sections of block. That's cool. How am I playing online? I am playing online with DreamPie. If you don't know what it is, you can look it up. There are videos on it, including my own. Basically, it's custom software for a Raspberry Pi that will simulate a dial-up connection, which you can use with your Dreamcast. Man, this is a long game. I've had longer, though. I think I've had close to around a 15-minute game. Had some pretty crazy long games. Starting to make some progress here. Of course, with Tetris, I can turn around in a second. It does get much harder as the timer increases. Everything will start to speed up over time. Ooh, I did it! Nice! Took a little bit. It's almost a 5-minute game. Yeah, so see, I now have a green light and a yellow light. So we'll see what happens if I get 2 green. I'm not sure if I'll go up in level, so I might need 3 green. Oh, hey, Jocko. A lot of people think of Tetris as a casual puzzle game, but not this one. It gets intense. Once everything starts to really speed up, it gets chaotic, especially with the 2 players spinning around like crazy. Hello, person in the chat whose name I can't pronounce. Or name I can't read, I should say. I'm sure if I could read it, I might be able to pronounce it. Hey, Jocko got a win. Nice job, Jocko. Yeah, so everything is reset after 3 rounds, so it's starting from the beginning now. Hello, DC Dingo. I'm not sure if there's actually a limit to the level that you can get up to in this game. Like I said, I've only seen level 8 as the maximum. It's really, really difficult to get past that. I imagine you can get to level 9, at least. No problem, Jocko. Yeah, it is a bit difficult to commentate and play at the same time, but I can do it. I've had some practice. If I lose, I just blame the people in the chat. What is kind of weird about this version of Tetris is you can't actually get a Tetris. Well, you can. You can eliminate 5 rows, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't even say Tetris or anything like that. You really want to eliminate single rows in succession. That's really the best thing to do, because that's what causes your opponent to spin. But yeah, I find it kind of weird that you get a Tetris and nothing really happens. There we go. See, I eliminated a few rows in a row. And that caused Jocko to spin 3 times. So I think maybe for every row that you eliminate, your opponent spins once. Could be wrong, but I think that's about what it is. If you eliminate enough rows, you'll actually turn your opponent's blocks a different color. They'll turn silver and then gold eventually. It's pretty cool. There we go. Nice. Sorry, Jocko. Hey, finally. So that was a neutral win. Having some intense matches over there, Shu. That's good. Hey, cool to hear, Koki. Okay, this could be going better. Come on! There we go. So I eliminated one row anyway. Oh geez. Bad timing, Jocko. Oh man, I might top out here. That was a couple rows. Oh, jeez. Stop spinning me, Jocko. You can also kind of juggle pieces, which is kind of cool. Even when they make contact with the other blocks, you can keep juggling them, which is kind of cool. Allows you to get out of some tricky situations if you accidentally put your block in the wrong place. Seems like every time I spin Jocko around, he spins me. Oh, jeez. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was pretty good. His blocks turn transparent. That's what happens. Yeah, so they'll go transparent. And then I believe if you spin them even more, they'll turn gold. Alright, so I've recovered a bit here. Looks like we're about even. Oh, I didn't want to put that there. Shoot. This is getting pretty fast now. Normally I hold down on the D-pad pretty much all the time, but once it speeds up, I'll stop doing that. Ah! Uh-oh, Jocko's getting dangerously close to the top. Ooh, perfect time to spin him around. Spin him right round, right round. This might be our longest match yet. You're up to 5.5 minutes. Going so fast. Oh man. That was a nice spin there, Jocko. Oh, I don't want these pieces. Seems like every time I get a piece I don't want, I get multiple of them in a row. Oh jeez. See, this is where juggling comes in handy. The piece goes down so quickly. Kind of juggle it around until I get it where I want it. You can actually do that forever. Just keep hitting the button. Just juggle, juggle. Just keep doing this. Wait till Jocko tops out. I won't do that. Alright, fine. I'm not that cruel. Oh man! Oh, the blocks are going so fast now. Oh, Jocko is barely holding on. Oh, he topped out. Wow. That was a 8-minute match, 8.5 minutes. That was pretty intense. Good game, Jocko. All right. So 2 neutrals, 2 losses. Not really doing anything here as far as leveling up is concerned. Ah, nice and slow again. So relaxing, going from the end of a long match to the beginning of a new match. You got a level down shoe. Unbelievable. Can't you hack your way to victory? Just make the server send you a win packet every time, Shu. Hack the leaderboard. Ah, that pesky elbow piece. It wouldn't fall. There we go. So close. Oh, I only have 10 seconds. Come on. I'm not gonna make it in time. Shoot. No level up for me. Man, just barely. Well, I got 3 yellows, which is going to do absolutely nothing for me. Oh well. Oh, Jocko went down a level, though. Jocko is now at a measly level 6. So I didn't explain this yet, but you actually have more blocks to eliminate the higher level you are. So it's kind of the game's way of evening out the players. The skilled players from the newbies. There we go. Nice juggling there. I love doing that. Take that, Jocko. Aha! Eat my spin! Ooh, nice.
Triple spin.
Oh, Jocko won. Wow, cool. I didn't think he was that close. Of course, I wasn't really paying attention to his side of the map, or side of the screen, I should say. Aw, man, I was gonna do a fancy move there. You messed me up, Jocko. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. This is not a good showing. There we go. That'll help a bit. Oh, I had no chance there. Good game, Jocko. I was starting to recover, but it would have taken me a while. As much as I love Next Tetris, I'd say my favorite Tetris game is still Tetris Plus on the PlayStation 1 and Saturn. Really liked having that little archaeologist there on top of the blocks. It's hilarious. Some good music in that game too. Also a fun multiplayer game. Of course, that one does not have online, of course. Of course, of course. And there's the one on the Game Boy, of course. I'm saying of course very much. I played the one on the original on the Game Boy quite a bit as well. Gotta love the classic soundtrack on that one. Oh man, Mega Spin. The transparency effects are really cool. I'd be curious how many modern Tetris games even have online multiplayer. I assume most of them are local multiplayer at the most. So Next Tetris is still kind of unique for that. There we go. Didn't do it within the time limit, but I'll take it. Oh, Puyo Puyo Tetris does? Okay. I don't have that yet. I should grab it. I do have a Switch. I assume that's... Is that just on the Switch or is it on other platforms too? I don't know. I'd probably grab the Switch version regardless, but... I've heard good things about it. I've never actually played a Puyo Puyo game before. Is that even how you pronounce it? Is it Puyo Puyo? Puyo Puyo? Puyo 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 Puyo? Eh. Although I have played one on the iToy game, the Sega Superstars for the PlayStation 2. There's a Puyo Puyo game with that. I'm sure it's not really that traditional though. It uses the camera. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. And I think so far the only game we've done within the time limit was the first one. Gone over the time limit on every single one after that. Me and Jocko are showing you guys how not to play Next Tetris. Oh, Jocko won. Sweet. Not within the time limit again. We're just playing casually. No rush. Yeah, GeForce, you should be able to play with a burned copy. Just make sure it's the US version, because the European version does not have an online mode. There were actually 2 other Tetris games that were released only in Japan as well. There's Sega Tetris and... I forget what the other one is called. I'm sure it'll come to me. But Sega Tetris had an online mode as well as link cable support. It's one of the few games that actually supports the versus link cable. Oh yeah, the other Tetris game is Tetris 4D. Not sure how that one is, I have not played it. I played Sega Tetris very briefly, just to test out a link cable. Haven't really played it that extensively though, I don't actually own it, I just burned a copy of it. I want to grab it eventually, it's not the cheapest game though. Usually goes for around $30 or so for Sega Tetris. Tetris 4D is pretty cheap though. I usually see that for $5. Something like that. Who's a Tetris Grandmaster? Certainly not me. Oh, I'm sure quite a few people would be willing to pay $30 for Sega Tetris. I'm just cheap though. I'm patient. I wait for bargains. Hey, another win for Chaco. Nice one. Oh look, a wild hunter has appeared. Are you always lurking in these streams, Hunter? You just don't say anything until you absolutely need to. Well, that depends on which kind of worms you're referring to, or which version of worms you're referring to. Armageddon is pretty cheap. Worms World Party is usually around 20 or so last time I looked. You can usually find it for a little bit cheaper. Oop. Looks like we were unable to synchronize. Happens occasionally. Hey, Zaiden's online as well. I've been challenged by Zaiden. Alright, I'll play a few rounds with Zaiden. You don't mind there, Jacko? like Zayden and me are pretty evenly matched at level 5. Oh yeah, 40-50, that's way too much for Worms World Party. I'm sure a lot of sellers will try and get that for it. Oh wow, that was a quick win. Wow, 30 seconds, 35 seconds. I'll take it. Yeah, I'd say Worms World Party is at the most 20 bucks. 20, 25. I wouldn't pay any more than that for it. That's about what it's worth. No boot disc required for Tetris. Only game that requires a boot disc is PSO, or the US version of PSO version 2, more specifically. And the Japanese version 2 as well. Oh, you messed me up, Jocko. Oh, that's right too, I'm not playing against Jocko. Zayden messed me up. I don't know if Zayden's in the live stream right now. So I don't know if I can complain to him. So for now, I'll just blame you, Jocko. Curse you, Jocko. There we go, triple spin. Yep, everything's Jocko's fault. You're getting schooled, Chew. That's it. Shut down the server. Chew's upset now. Oh, I didn't want to block that off. That was a bad move. Oh. This is not going well. I think I'm getting schooled now. What? I won? Oh, jeez. Zidane topped out. Wow. Okay. That was unexpected. By the way, guys, vote in that poll. That is my top online Dreamcast games poll for this year. The results will be used in my top 5 online Dreamcast games video, which will be up next year. I do that video annually. So we'll see if the results are different from last year. I keep hoping something will dethrone PSO from its #1 spot, but it hasn't happened yet. We'll see what happens. Yes, I'm sure you voted for Pool Hunter. I had no doubt about that. You can vote for as many games as you like, though. Thought I'd try and switch things up a bit this year. Instead of just allowing you to vote for one game, you can vote for as many as your little heart desires. You can still vote if you want, if you played any of the games offline. That still counts, I guess. Of course, your experience can vary quite a bit, depending on whether you're playing online or offline. Some games aren't really that great when played offline, but they're great played online. Like Pod Speed Zone. Pod Speed Zone is pretty much an online game. It was designed to be an online game. You can play it offline, but really you can only practice. There are no real offline modes, so pretty much all the content is online, and even some of the tracks and some of the vehicles are not even available until you connect online, so. And of course there's stuff like Planet Ring. Planet Ring can't even be played offline. But yeah, I suppose if you've played the game offline, you can vote for it. This is not going well. I think I'm doing too much commentary. That's my excuse. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. Epic comeback. What level is Draw Mat Shoe? Has he made it to the mythical level 9? Oh, he's only a level 5. Pathetic. Hello, Striker. Alright. Another win for Zayden. Yeah, this is not my best showing. I should delete this video afterwards. It looks like NFL 2K2 actually might have a chance to get into the top 5. It's pretty close. I think Quake 3 Arena and NFL 2K2 are tied at the moment. So that's interesting. Keeps going up and down though. PSO went down quite a bit today. It was at 20%, I think, yesterday. And it went down to 16% today. I'm surprised the NBA games aren't getting many votes. NFL is definitely doing quite a bit better. Oh man, Zayden's killing it. Ooh, he actually won within the time limit too. Yeah, NBA 2K2 is a lot of fun. Easily outdoes the NFL games in my opinion. I'm just not a big NFL fan. World Series Baseball isn't getting many votes. That was pretty low on the poll. We'll see what happens. There's still, what, 24 days left to vote, so 23 days. Yeah. I have the poll going until the 25th, Christmas. So anything could change. Wow. Zayden again. Man, he's on a roll. Ooh, Zayden leveled up. It's at level 6 now. Oh, that was bad. Ah, yes, the Memorous. I almost got this game back online all by myself. Yeah, because I redirected the game to a couple different servers, the Open Spy server and the Starlancer server that was hosted by Open Online Consoles. And I got the game to get a lot farther than it does when it has no server. I got it to actually get to the lobby, I think, but it wouldn't actually start a game. But you made it happen. I was so excited when I actually got that to work. I thought, hey, what would happen if I redirected this, the login server, to OpenSpy, and the game server to Online Console server? Tried it out and actually got to the lobby. I could see other players. Just couldn't start a game. So that was disappointing. I am about to top out here. Oh, come on. Come on, juggle. Juggle. Need to juggle. Let's see how long I can stay like this. Oh, I love this. I won't lose. Never give up. Never surrender. Spin me all you want, Zayden. Oh! He won. Man. I was gonna survive forever. At least I didn't top out anyway. So everyone in the chat right now, let me know what your favorite Tetris game is. I'm curious. As I mentioned, Tetris Plus would probably have to be my favorite. Saturn or PS1. Doesn't matter. Original Game Boy version? Yep, that's a classic. I could listen to that soundtrack forever. Of course, modern versions of Tetris all have their own variation of the classic Tetris theme, but the original Game Boy version, so catchy. Never played Tetris Worlds. What platforms is that on? It sounds familiar. Xbox, GameCube, and GBA. It's not on PS2. Be kind of unusual. am topping out again. Like I said, I'm doing too much commentary. Can I actually save myself here? Probably not. No, this is it. If I put this down, that's it. Alright, fine. I'll surrender. Okay, so it is on PS2 as well? Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, I think the Windows CE support of the Dreamcast is really underappreciated. It was responsible for bringing a lot of games to the Dreamcast. Even though some of them aren't the greatest, still had some really good games. Like, of course, Next Tetris, Armada, even Sega Rally 2 was a Windows CE game. And Worms World Party, of course. One of the best games on the Dreamcast, period. Both Worms games, actually. Worms Armageddon and Worms World Party were both Windows CE ports. Yeah, Windows CE support was a very smart decision on Sega's part. Spirit of Speed is probably not the best example. Weren't you here when I explained all that earlier, Shu? Yeah, the different colors of the blocks will represent different sections, which will break apart using gravity. And if you merge enough of the same color block, they will explode. Next Tetris is actually really deep compared to the regular version of Tetris. A lot of little nuances to it. Uh-oh. Looks like Zaiden's about to top out. Oh yeah, he's in trouble. Haha, finally! It's been a while, but I finally got a win. Alright, one more round. Yeah, a lot of players today, Shu. Did you see how many were on total on Dreamcast Now? I didn't really look. I know there were quite a few. Yes, Dr. Virtual, it is online. As you can see right before your eyes, this live stream is not a lie. Oh man, jeez. Spin me right round, right round. You can check the link in the video description, Virtual Doctor, or Dr. Virtual, one of the two. All the info you need is right there. Oh, that was decent. There we go. A nice way to end it. Triple win. Well, not really, since I didn't win within the time limit. Alright, so that is it for me for now. Good games to Zayden, even though he's probably not watching the stream right now. If he watches it later. Good games. Anyway, guys, that is it for this stream. I will be back on Friday for Worms World Party as usual. Oh, Zayden is in the stream. Good game, sir. But tomorrow I'll be streaming on RetroShock, my other channel, and we'll be doing more of the Labyrinth on the Commodore 64. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.